Hello there, people. It is I, another failing millennial. And in today's video, guess what? It's my birthday. Today is the day that I have turned 31 years old. It is kind of a cool experience because I've lived 30 years, and I was talking to my buddy Ronald about it the other day. It's like life is cut up into thirds, so would be the first third. So I just wanted to talk about what it's like, what the first 30 have been like, and what I want the next 30 to be like. Hopefully it's not too windy out here. Maybe I should find a spot and just sit down and chill. As a matter of fact, I'm going to test this video out and see if it is too windy. Alright, so it's not too windy, it's not too bad. Anyway, so the first 30 years of my life, what have they been like? Until I was about 20 years old, I was living life on default. I didn't really have any direction. Not to say that was a bad thing. I'd go to my friend's house a lot, because this was about high school times, a little bit after high school. I'd go to my friend Alex's house and play video games and have good times, just chill times. And nothing wrong with that, but I didn't really have any direction at all, living life on default. When my switch came on was about when I was 20 or 21. And that's about the time that my dad passed away from cancer. And after that happened, man, I was just kind of like, why? I started to ask the question, why? I don't know why he died. I knew why he died. Was like, where was he going? What was the afterlife like? What does it all mean? That's the questions I started to ask myself. I guess not just why. I started to ask all sorts of questions, and I started to read a lot of books and start to dig. And ever since then, 2021, I have not been the same person. It's kind of the silver lining in my dad's passing away. It sucks that he passed away, but that's the positive part that I got out of it. So yeah, 21. Start reading books. I started reading books about the afterlife and spirituality, which then led me to start reading books about business and money. And ever since then, so the last decade, 20 to 30, 31 currently, it's just been me learning about shit. Learning about stuff, how things work, why things are the way they are. And during that time, I also did a little bit of exploring. I would go out to concerts by myself, go to bars, rock shows downtown by myself and whatnot, and that was dope. I did that a little bit. I dabbled in that, but I didn't do it enough. So what I want to do with these next 30 years till I reach 60, the second third of this life, I want to explore and connect with people more. That's what I'm going to focus on for these next 30 years. Because I was talking to my cousin, man, my little cousin Jamal, DJ Nitro. I was talking to him the other night. I was hanging out with him and my other cousin from Miami, and we were just shooting the shit because my cousin from Miami came to visit, and we're shooting the shit at Jack Astor's downtown. And my cousin, he's a DJ, and he used to be the most introverted, I know we're talking about introverts before, introverted, quiet, soft-spoken dude, super shy. And now, the guy, he a couple years ago, he started going to social mixers and business mixers and just stuff like that. And now he's killing it, man. He's basically living his dream, and it's not like he's making millions of dollars. Oops, I dropped my cap. It's not like he's making millions of dollars off of DJing and whatnot, but he's making a living off of music, and I think that's what matters. How many of you can say that you're out there doing something that you love to do and making money off of it? I don't know if there's many people that can say that, but I went to hang out with him, and he's working at Scatterbush, just spinning records in the front, just playing music in the front, and he's getting paid for that? That's incredible. That is literally living the dream. Sorry, I hope it's not getting too windy again. That's literally living the dream, I think. So I was talking to him like, how did you figure out how to, what changed in you? How come you're not such a shy kid anymore? And he just said, man, it was the mixers that he started to go to. And it was, he told me that he got advice from like his mentors that it's about success is it's very important. The people you know, it's very important. And I think I was telling him that I think one of my, oh, it's super windy here. I was telling them that one of my faults or one of my weaknesses has actually been connecting. Number one, finding a mentor. I'm just walking in a bunch of like duck poo right now. Oh my god, because I'm trying to avoid the wind. I don't know where to go to avoid it. I'll walk this way. Anyway, my two faults or my two biggest weaknesses when it comes to success are networking, connecting with people, and also finding a mentor. Those are my two biggest weaknesses, and that's what I want to try and fix and adjust this next 30 years. Sorry, my mind is kind of distracted right now because I'm walking in a field full of duck poo or goose poop, and I'm like 100%. I'm walking in it because I can't pay 100% attention. Anyway, that's what I want to try and fix. I want to try and fix my networking. So I'm just going to be not going out a lot, because I'm not trying to live that life where you just go to the same bar every week like that and just I don't know. I'm still working it out, but that's one thing I want to do. I'm actually potentially getting a job in the next couple of weeks, and I'm so stoked for that, people, because living life in the last year without money has been intense. And I'm going to pause it here because I want to see if the wind is horrible, so I'll be right back. Yes, a bench. This is fun. So, I was just talking about what I want to accomplish with the next 30 years of my life. And it's all nice to talk and have an idea of what you want to do, but it's all useless without a plan, right? So what my plan is this. I'm getting a job. This all relies on employment, because it's been a while since I've been employed. I hate working stupid jobs for other people. It's like a real thing for me. I don't mind working a job as long as I believe in the company and the vision, but for the most part, I don't want to work any random job. Anyway, I should be getting a job in the next couple of weeks via hookup from a friend of mine. And if I get that, it's going to be dope. It's going to be full-time, 12 hours a day for like 3 to 4 days a week. That gives me 3 to 4 days of free days a week to work on business stuff and other things, which is going to be amazing. Now, the important thing about having a job, which people take for granted, I think, because I've been unemployed for the last year, and I've kind of see what it's like to not have money, and it's very fucking annoying. Excuse my language. Not to say that I was struggling or anything, because I still live at home and I have food and shelter and clothes taken care of, so that's dope. But just in terms of using money to elevate my business and to go out and socialize, cannot do those things. Basically stuck in the house for the whole time. Like, I only went downtown or out like less than a handful of times. I went out the other night with my cousins, as I said, and I felt like I was lost down in downtown Toronto because I just haven't been there in so long. So with this income that starts to come in, I am going to allocate it to specific things. First and foremost, I will be saving money to this is the thing. I'm kind of throwing it out there into the world. I've not written it down or anything. I want to save money for either a car or a condo. But I was talking to my cousin last night, Jamal, again, and together we deduced that buying a car would be the better choice because I would be able to travel more. I'd be able to get out of the house, which is torturous. I'd be able to sleep in my car if I have to. Fuck, I don't even have to go home. I could sleep in my car. But the most important thing is that I'll be more mobile easier, and I'll be able to make meetings if I have to, meet people if I have to, which is very important, especially for this second 30-year phase of my life. So that's first thing. Probably a car, not a condo. Condo will come next. A car is first. Next portion of my paycheck is going to be going to business expenses. So that's going to be online marketing, online website building, advertising, influencer marketing. If you guys are hip on that, I might make a video on it. There's so many videos, I feel not to make it, but influencer marketing, just the whole spectrum of internet marketing. I can't wait to start putting some real money into that. What else? I gotta help my mom out around the house. Can't wait to do that. I can't wait to hang out with my friends again. I miss that. Not every week, guys. Not every week. But I can't wait to at least see them. Or maybe like have an influence on where we hang out. Because they tend to hang out in the same spot every week. And that's not a bad thing because I like know everybody. The spot's dope as fuck. Furniture Warehouse. Love that place. It's amazing. But I want to like dip my toes into other social circles. You know, so I want to do that too. Maybe I can hang out with them and start influencing their chill spots and whatnot, and you know, start moving to different places. Give me a moment to think about it and avoid this bee that's trying to kill me. Fuck. So, I guess I will conclude the video here on my walk back to my HQ. I'm gonna hit up the garage and start editing this video. I think in conclusion I can say that my mentality this birthday is a great one. This has been the loneliest I've been on a birthday, but at the same time it's the most high spirits I've also had, because not really last year. I was fine-tuning myself last year, but like the couple of years before that, every time my birthday came around, I would dip into a deep, dark state of depression. I remember the worst year, I think it was two or 3 years ago. As soon as October rolled around, it just hit. I don't remember what did it. Oh, I remember what did it. I was at work at Ticketmaster, and I had my birthday, so I was like, let me celebrate. I went home, but before I went home, I stopped at the beer store and got like 3 Fax 10s. I don't know if you know those beers. They're like 10% dark ass beers. I went home and I drank like 2 of those on an empty stomach, and that shit put me out. Like, I was done. When I get hungover, I stay hungover for like a day or 2, and that shit put me out of commission. And then from there, I sank into a depression. I never really came out. It was like the longest, darkest hangover of my life. Didn't come out until like maybe almost the end of October or after Halloween. I would just lie in my basement all day watching horror movies and shit, like cheering on Jason. Like, yeah, I wasn't really literally cheering on Jason, but I would look at the horror movies and I'd be like, yeah, Jason, get it out. Get out that anger. They're treating you unfairly. I was just in such a dark place, man. After that, I remember I hung out with my buddy Gabriel after that. That was my awakening from that dark place. And I swear to God, I'm never gonna go there again. So I'm really proud of myself because I feel great right now, spirit-wise. It's tough coming down to it in the last week, about to get this job, but I feel good, you know? And the journey is like just beginning. It is just beginning. The good part is just coming up. This next decade, 2 decades, 3 decades is going to be fucking fantastic. And I can't wait. And I can't wait to share it with all of you, because that's what this is all about. So, yeah. Until next video. Just got all dark on you. I'll see you next time. He ain't show up. Man, I have to grow up. I do it for you niggas and do it for myself. I got 0 to 100 nigga real quick. Real quick. Whole squad on that real shit. 0 to 100 nigga. Real quick. Real quick. Real fucking quick. Nigga.